And Amy, if you are ready, we are ready to stop sharing here so we can see you. And we're ready to welcome you and start putting some of that stuff we learned to practice.
Okay, very good. Well, thank you. And I just have to thank Gwen again. I don't know if she is still on the call or not, but thank you for joining us today and sharing. She was fantastic. The Parkinson Voice Project is fantastic. They just offer so much support and information at PDWell. We were fortunate to receive a grant from them, and not just the grant, but ongoing education, ongoing support, and material, just everything that you could possibly hope for, they offer. So I appreciate her taking this time and being here today. Okay, so first I wanted just to say that there is an underestimation of the impact of a communication disorder or a speech disorder on the person who is experiencing that and their circle, kind of the people around them. It can lead to withdrawal. It does lead to withdrawal. It could also lead to social isolation, which is more, detrimental to your health than smoking, not exercising at all, morbid obesity. I mean, it's has an enormous impact. Many people with Parkinson's do not get speech therapy services. While we know that up to 90% of folks with Parkinson's experience some difficulty with their speech or their communication at some point throughout the course of the disease. Early treatment is best. It is never too late. I always say that it is never too late. If somebody asks, when is a good time for me to go? I would say right now. So it's a good time to go now. And a couple of things I may mention, maybe a little bit of a repetition of what Gwen shared, but I think it's important to understand that Parkinson's disease itself does not make the muscles weak. So Parkinson's does not attack the muscles. What Parkinson's disease does is it makes the movements of the muscles smaller, so they become weak. But the really good news is we know how to exercise and keep those muscles moving big to their full range like they're supposed to. And with that knowledge, we can keep your voice strong. We can keep your swallowing strong. We can maintain safe swallowing skills. So understanding that Parkinson's makes movements small. We need to keep the movements big. So that's what the goal is here with the speech. So part of the Speak Out program, the first part is learning the exercises and learning how to make those muscles strong again. The second part of the program is learning how to speak with intention. So we heard Gwen talk an awfully lot about being intentional. So speaking with intention means to speak deliberately. It means to say it like you mean it. It means to say it on purpose. It means to focus on the way you say the words. Because again, this doesn't require dopamine. This intentional motor system works really well with Parkinson's. You just have to focus and say it like you mean it. You're talking like you're using the mom voice, or you're using the dad voice, or you are speaking like you're speaking in an interview. So you're speaking intentionally on purpose. Okay, we are going to practice a little bit of this today. And I see we have some pros here on the call that practice with me almost every day on our live voice sessions. And for those of you that haven't practiced before, this will be fun. It's easy to do. I am just going to say a sentence or read a short sentence. I'm going to have you repeat after me with intention. So what I mean by that is every single word gets stressed. Every single word is said with intention. Okay, so for example, we're going to talk a little bit about fall and what options and things we have available to us here in the fall in Nebraska. So for the first one, we're going to start with, let's talk about fall. So you heard how clear I was. You heard that I gave every single word equal intention. Okay, so go with me. Just repeat it after me, or say it with me this time. Let's talk about fall. So what I'm not doing is letting my voice kind of peter off out at the end. Or I'm not starting strong and then kind of running out of gas as I keep going, because that's what Parkinson's wants to do. But we're going to fight against that, and we're going to say every word with intention. So here's what things we can do in the fall. Go to farmers markets. Good, now go with me. Every sound, over exaggerate. Go to farmers markets. Good. Make chili and cinnamon rolls. That we can still do. Go with me. Make chili and cinnamon rolls. Drink apple cider. So go with me. Say it loud and proud. Drink apple cider. Drink spiked apple cider. That was a joke. That was a joke. Write down what you are thankful for. So with my voice, I'm going up and over. I'm projecting that voice forward, kind of up and over my computer. So that's what I want you to do with me, saying every single word with intention. So let's try it together. Write down what you are thankful for. Trade in your flip-flops for a cute pair of boots. Okay, I did that yesterday, so I tossed that one in there. It's important though. Let's say that one together. Trade in your flip-flops for a cute pair of boots. Good. Every word, give it stress. Let's do one more. Eat caramel apples. Good. Go with me. Throw your voice across the room. Eat caramel apples. So when I'm doing this, I'm getting my voice up to about 75 decibels, which is pretty loud. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm exercising my voice, I'm projecting forward, and I'm practicing speaking with intention. So it looks simple, but there are a lot of things that are going into that production of the speech. If you have any water with you, take a quick sip of water and we will keep going here. So another little quick informational tip. We know that doing these voice exercises and speech exercises, it focuses on the same musculature that we use for swallowing. So the other really, really good reason to do these is to keep your voice strong, but it's also to keep your swallowing safe and strong. You need to warm up your voice every single day if you have Parkinson's disease. I mean, there is no way around it. You need to warm it up and exercise it every single day or until there's a cure for Parkinson's. Because it works. It keeps your voice strong, it keeps the swallowing strong, and it keeps your communication functional. Let's see, I think maybe we are running a little late on time. Let's try 2 or 3 more together, and then I'll pass it back to Amber to wrap up here for the day. Here we go. How about sit by your neighbor's fire pit? That's what we can do. Say it together. Sit by your neighbor's fire pit. Good. Get takeout again. Say it with me. Get takeout again. Remember our veterans on Veterans Day. Good, say it with me. Remember our veterans on Veterans Day. Yeah, so I think you kind of get the concept here. These are simple little practice things to do to share with you the concept of what it is. But what we need to do is start using this kind of a concept in conversational speech, which is different than what I'm having you do right now. That's different. I would say that the most important thing for you to remember at the end of our little speech segment here is to keep your voice strong, because every single person deserves a voice. Every single person deserves a voice. Thank you. I'll pass it back to Amber.